Namaskar. The new deal announced in the White House today with Bibi Netanyahu and Trump standing together has legs, and I'll tell you why it has legs. I have a very small slide deck, just 2 slides depicting what's going to happen if Hamas agrees to it and what is happening around the world, how many countries have endorsed it, and all that stuff. A small slide deck. As always, please like this video. If you have not already subscribed to our channel, do subscribe to our channel. Here we go. So before I go over the line items, I want to just read out a statement. Let me just read that statement. Joint statement by the foreign ministers of Qatar, Jordan, United Arab Emirates, Indonesia, Pakistan, Turkey, Saudi Arabia, and Egypt. Today's date, it's issued from Doha. The foreign ministers of these states welcome President Donald Trump's leadership and his sincere efforts to end the war in Gaza and assert their confidence in his ability to find a path to peace. It goes on for some more time. I don't want to waste your time. I will put the link for this in our reference section, and you can take a look at that to get the details. What does this Board of Peace plan for Gaza mean? Okay, before we go to that, let me just show you how things are right now in Gaza. See, this is the Gaza Strip, and the first line is the current line of control of the Israeli Defense Forces. Then the next one is where the IDF will withdraw to. Basically, the assumption is that the entire population of Gaza is within the strip, very narrow strip between the Mediterranean Sea and the first line. Okay, if the thing holds good, the first line of withdrawal will be the line that is second one in between. Then the second withdrawal tells you when ISF, and I'll tell you what ISF is mobilized as per standards set in Trump's plan, and I'll tell you the Trump's plan also. Then the final withdrawal is when they are going to create a security buffer zone between Gaza and Israel. So this is the plan that Israel and Trump has announced. So what does this mean? 8 points. First one, Gaza recast as a terror-free zone. Second, the hostages will be freed in 72 hours. Prisoner swaps in the thousands, a 15 for 1 body trade. That means for every prisoner, they're going to get 15 prisoners. For every 1 hostage, they're going to get 15 prisoners. Hamas fighters, amnesty if they disarm, exile if they don't. Fourth, a technocratic committee runs daily life. It will be overseen by Donald Trump himself, chairing the new Board of Peace. The interesting thing is that they claim that they have got Tony Blair on board, and he might be the person he might be in that area overseeing all the things. We'll have to wait and see if that realizes. Next, an international stabilization force, or the ISF. Remember, I told you about it in the plan. Will be stepping in, and the borders will be guarded, and the IDF will pull back in stages. So the ISF that we mentioned here, second withdrawal, right? That is the International Stabilization Force. Then what happens? Aid floods in, infrastructure will be rebuilt, economic zones are promised, interfaith dialogue sold as mindset rehab. Basically, undo the radical mindset that might be there in the Gazans' minds. Then what happens if Hamas refuses? Well, this is a fairly unilateral move. Israel says we are going to do this thing anyway, with or without Hamas's approval. Now, what does this mean? It looks like part ceasefire pitch, part Trump real estate brochure, and Gaza being reborn as New Gaza with Donald at the helm. By the way, viewers, after a long time, one saw Jared Kushner, the son-in-law of Trump, also in this meeting. There are a lot of pictures in social media. You can take a look at it, because he's one of the guys who's supposed to be the person who will get things done. They have some real estate connects from New York. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. But this is what Bibi and Trump have announced. And as to what Hamas says, well, Hamas says that we have not received the proposal. This is typical thing. Will they be able to release all the hostages? That's where the first big challenge is. This has happened many times. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. We'll have to wait and see if that fructifies, because that is the key in making all the other things happen. But if it gets past that first step, then that would be huge. There are what Boomerang is saying is right. There's a 20-point plan, but I just give you all the salient points so you have an idea of what's going on. So that's all I have. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click on the bell button for notifications. Namaskar.